All over the world they say Zimbabwe doesn't have a culture. No, we have our culture, but our culture is very sacred. It's not something that everyone qualifies to be there or something that can be publicized. When we go culture in Zimbabwe, there are people that qualify to be there. Yes. Where I come from, no woman is allowed to be seen tough. Your legs are always supposed to be covered. Hakuna munhu anongofuma nasa akunze ane njuzu. Kana kuti munhu anongofuma nasa akunze ane mudzimu. Unotozvarwa uinazvo zviri mauri. But as you grow, maybe unenge wakaberekwa wako mumuri isiri mazviri.
Welcome to JCTV Africa. We are coming to you from Ashava Designs in the CBD of Harare. We told you in our earlier broadcast that we are going to be having the woman herself. She is going to be telling us about what she does here in this shop. My sister, how are you?
I'm well, and yourself, my brother.
All right.
As you always, you know me, I'm a very cultured woman, so I'll greet you like this. Because you are a man, I have to show respect and putting my hands together.
Right.
Yes.
Can you tell us your name and about a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm Rose Vambe, born and bred in the village of Murewa.
Okay.
Nditori mwana akakura vachifudza mombe.
All right.
Zvekuti kusona kwamuri kundibvunza nasuku ndakakutangira kumombe neminzwa.
All right.
Yes, so as I was growing up, I've always wished to look good. Because I used to admire my mistresses. Then we used to call my teachers mistresses, female teachers. Okay. So when I was introduced to sewing, I got so excited, and as I was growing up, I decided to take it as a business. So since 2004, I've been designing African clothes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you said you were inspired by your the culture around you, and also the people that you looked up to, which were the teachers.
The teachers and my grandmothers and my mother's sisters-in-law, the way they used to dress. Where I come from, no woman is allowed to be seen tough. Your legs are always supposed to be covered. So it's something that I grew up admiring. So if you notice and if you look around, you will notice most of the dresses of women that I design here, they are all long. I would rather cut if it's too long for someone short than to keep it short. Okay. It's only nowadays that people put on anything. But you know, if I'm involved in such a group where there are so a lot of women putting on short things, I actually have goosebumps because I don't like it and I don't believe in it. Yes, so I design, like right now we are towards Africa Day, and Africa Day will be in winter. Okay. I have jackets. Yes, I have jackets here. This is for the young boys. Okay. I believe boys are not easy to dress. So I came up with this jacket, warm, but at the same time with an African print. So you can actually wear this with your black trouser or a black jean, and you are looking African, you are looking smart. Wow. Then I also thought of those women that travel, or those guys that will be traveling. Okay. Like this time of the year, most people travel. I came up with this overcoat. Wow. It's an overcoat, very warm, but at the same time looking African. With all this design. Yes. Right. So for a woman, she can put on all yellow inside or all black and this overcoat on top. So even if it's cold, you can still look African and classy and elegant and trend at the same time. Okay. Yes, okay. So this is one of the overcoats.
Even like you know, if someone is attending a funeral, they don't have to worry about
the jerseys or those overcoats. Yes, I said you can still look African even at a wedding or at a funeral. Or at you call it what these days, all-night prayer meetings. Prayer. Yes. Yeah. So that's what I also came up. Then I was thinking of those guys that are into, these small guys that are into singing band. Okay. This you can actually wear with a t-shirt inside, written the name of your band. Then you throw this shirt on top. Then you look trendy, African, and a jean at the same time. So I came up with this design for the young boys, because most of the young boys were coming and saying, you design only for the older people. Then I said, no. I don't just design for the older people. I also came up with this design. There is a short inside, So there's a short and a shirt. You know, these days there's this fashion of shorts and a small shirt.
Yeah, we're coming from summer. And
yes.
This looks perfect for summer.
Yes, so that's the shirt, and you wear this with your short, and it comes out like that because this is the in thing. So I try to be trendy with my designs. I try to look around and see what people are wearing, and I try to match what they are favoring those days. Then we are also towards Africa Day. I came up with there are some girls, you know, those crafty young kids. I came up with this. That's a jean and a jean and African print. For them not to refuse to say, I don't want to put African. I try by all means to make it look fashionable and trendy. And it may be cold. I also came up with this.
Okay,
this
fluffy,
is, yes, that's fluffy. This is fleece. So this is unisex. A boy can wear this with jeans. A girl can also wear this with tight jeans and their boots. And then she will look African as well. Then because we have different cultures here in Zimbabwe, I also came up with this design.
Okay,
this is more Ndebele.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm saying we are one as Zimbabweans. Let's embrace all cultures. So I try to embrace my culture as well in the African designs. And there's this also, you know, there's this hat. Maybe you could try one and see. This, they call it a bucket hat. I've noticed that every other man or a guy these days, they like putting on such things. So I'm also like coming up with different colors, yes. So there's true auche and it's like in this kind of kumusha. Then I also have this skirt you can hold there and see how flared, very long. Yeah. So this is a long flared skirt you can hold there.
Okay.
So when you wear this, you may not need to wrap yourself. Or anatete kumusha, they will say, murora auya. You can wear this ne dukurako. You wrap your head.
Okay. Malobola Day.
Oh yes, Malobola Day. They come and get from us. This is their headgear, very easy to tie, and sometimes we teach them how to put them on. Then because of this winter again this year, I had to come up with a woody with this to put on. Yes,
that's a Zimbabwean flag here.
That's a Zimbabwean map. Yes. Wow. So I'm saying we are Zimbabwean. Let's show our map. Let's show ourselves that we are proud of who we are. Because some of us are now refusing to be associated with their country. And now, because of what our First Lady has been encouraging, it has always been my wish that how can we be identified since our culture is very sacred. We have a culture in Zimbabwe.
Yes, we're going to go to that.
Yeah. So now I'm supporting the First Lady's calling that let's wear our national attire. Let's dress. Let's be identified wherever we go. So I came up with also this design. This one, as you notice, it's got a bit of green khaki. I'm saying it doesn't matter whether you're a farmer, whether you're a miner, whether, because they may say, no white, no what color, it's no Shiba. So I'm saying you can still be identified in your Zimbabwean print in a different way. And every design of this fabric should have this, our chevron.
Oh, all right.
This is called chevron.
Okay.
If you go to Mashingo, you will notice the Mashingo.
All right.
Our country, Riakagarapa chevron. So we are the only country in the whole world that believes in chevron.
Wow.
Kuti nyika yedu yakachengetwa yakagara pashe.
This
is our ungwe and this is our chef. Yes, that's what this stands for. Ukaenda kumashingo ukatarisa just after the foundation there is this thing. So this is part of our Zimbabwean culture. Yes. So it's in different designs, different colors. So I also came up with another design showing our flag.
This one.
Yes. Like as you see, I made quite a number because I'll be going for trade fair.
All right.
So As a trade fair, I'll be in the ZANU-PF war, so I'll be exhibiting these shirts.
All right. Okay.
And these are actually leftovers from yesterday, our independence.
Yeah, I saw a lot
yes,
of people.
Yes. If you notice, most of the things that were worn there, they're actually from here.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, that's
so
nice.
I said, let me support, since I'm in the CBD. Some people may not be able to travel to go to other places. So because I'm in the CBD, anyone can come here and get it. I also have jackets.
All right.
Like you have just seen.
The ones that I was wearing on the
Yes.
video.
Yes. As you see, this is a jacket.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you can still be an executive because you believe in your jacket and your tie. But it doesn't stop you from wearing our African print, our Zimbabwean print.
It has got chevrons as well.
Chevrons as well. Yes.
Right.
Yes. So for ladies, I did skirts, handbags. Like here I have skirts of the national print. Right. Then as I was thinking from all the leftovers, since they say put everything into use.
Good use.
Instead, they are saying go green. So I came up with this notebook and this cover. I'm saying this cover, every time you want to jot something very important, your pen should always be there. You put your pen here. Every time you want to jot something or you want to get a phone number, so they are always supposed to be together like this. So you won't lose your pen. I thought of this when my phone was stolen. That's when I realized, no, that thing that our elders used to do, to jot everything down, is very important. That's when I came up with this. And I'm even saying, no matter how young, you can still wear our African print. So this, our Zimbabwean print. So this is for someone, for a baby. That is less than a year. So this is a buster.
Oh.
It's just for this top part. This is the little skirt.
Oh, okay.
So
it's a complete.
So it's a complete thing. So if it's cold, the baby will be put on. We call them tuma sweaters inside. Then this on top. Then my tights there. Then she'll just look sweet in an African print as well. Yes. So that's what I do.
I can see here there's mbira in that design.
Yes.
How did you come up with that?
I'm into, this is a cultural shop or a sort of a mini souvenir shop of Zimbabwe. So I was trying to say to the people that come to buy from here, from overseas and all the corners, and even some schools, they come here to know more about our culture. So I decided to come up with mbiras. And because I had to come up with these mbira things. So I have someone I discovered in my village who is into making mbiras. So I'm promoting that village guy. He used to work for the PTC.
All right.
So when he got to the village, he started making these mbiras. So I said, how can I promote him? And I came up with that. So now I'm distributing mbiras. I'm also distributing bute. For those that snuff, those that get possessed. So I have matende, ebute. So umu mune butere matare.
All right.
Ndo bute rinofembwa rakatosiyana. Yes. Umu mune rinonzi bute rehondo. Rehondo nekuti vana vazhinji vari kutambudzika nematambudziko emumadzinza and so forth. Saka rehondo rinoita dende hombe because rinoshanda kakawanda kupinda renhingirikini rematare wongo. Saka tinobva tatomeka sure kuti zvese zviripo, nhekwe dzacho zvinosiyanawo nemunhu kuti mudzimu uri paari kana kuti chiri paari chii. Saka uyu muti unonzi murwiti. Saka uyu munhu uya wekuti pese paari anoda nhekwe, kunyanya wechikadzi anongoisa mubhodhi, wechirume anongoisawo muback pocket yake. Then kana kune uya anofemba zvakanyanya, tine imwewo size rimwewo zera. Yes, anoisawo muhomwe make kana bai achifamba kwese kwaari. Then kune vamwe vanoti handidi kuti zviwe black, so I came up with this one. Yes, so that's what we do here.
Off air, you were telling me about Mam Chitaura Nyekuti difference pakati pe
culture and tradition.
Culture and tradition.
Yes, a lot of people think we don't have, all over the world they say Zimbabwe doesn't have a culture. No, we have our culture, but our culture is very sacred. It's not something that everyone qualifies to be there or something that can be publicized. When we go culture in Zimbabwe, there are people that qualify to be there. You may not even qualify to be there. We believe kuti kana uchienda pa culture, when you're doing our culture here in Zimbabwe, murume unofanira kunge uine 3-4 days warara nemukadzi. Unofanira kutombotsanya. Ini mai semwanakadzi handifanira kunge ndichiteera mazuva angu oro kana kuti ndichangobva kuzvara. That's our culture. So we have our culture, we have our tradition, but our tradition is very sacred. Okay. So now what I came up with, because Zimbabwe doesn't have a culture, Zimbabwe, it's not about culture. This is about us being identified. This fabric has nothing to do with culture, but it's for us to be identified wherever we go. But our culture we have, and I'm one of the people that really believe in their culture.
Alright.
So we have our culture.
You mam chitaura nyaya dzemanjusu kuti nyaya yeculture kuti zvakasiyana vanhu zvavari kuita mazuva ano ndipapi pari kutsaudzira vanhu.
Hakuna munhu anongofuma nhasi akunzi ane njusu kana kuti munhu anongofuma nhasi akunzi ane mudzimu. Unotozvarwa uinazvo zviri mauri, but as you grow, maybe unenge wakaberekwa wako mumhuri isiri mazviri nechikristu chakauya icho, saka zvingazongobudawo nekukura. But maitirwo azvakuitwa nevana vemazuva ano, bvudzi repingi, bvudzi regirini, bvudzi reyelo, hatizvizive isu. Njuzu haiite zvekubva waita kuti munhu wese ndine njuzu inini. Zvinhu zvinongowerekana zvabuda pauri nekuti chinhu chinoremekedzwa. Chero iwo mudzimu chaiwo, chero iwo mhondoro chaiwo, hachisi chinhu chinongobuda oro chinongotambwa nazvo chichingotaurwa nezvacho. Chinhu chakakosha, chinhu chiri sacred. Ndo kuziva kwandoita tsika yedu nemagariro eni culture yedu.
Maybe chekupedzisira ndinoda kutaura ndinonzwa mwana achiti kana vachinge matotaura nyaya yemadhirezi akareba, muchitaura muchiti izvo madhirezi akareba ndo pati
yeculture yedu.
Nyasotsanangurai, voza mari kuti izvo tikupfeka kare taipfeka nhembe, saka you must not be offended kana chinge tapfeka maminiskirt.
Munhu anopfeka nhembe mazuva ano kana kuti zvamuri kutaura zvipfupi, munhu atobudirwa opfeka nhembe kana kuti mhapa inovhara pamberi chete kumashure. But midzimu yakare, matateguru akare, vanhu vaiva vakare vakapfeka zvinhu izvozvo, asi vanokumbirwa futi kuti aionaika zvasiyana. Munhu akapfeka zvidya zvikaenda panze zvemwanakadzi, imi muri tateguru hongu, zvidya zvemwana zvikaenda, pfungwa dzevana vemazuva ano dzasiyana. Hongu zvakanga zviriko kare, asi ukatarisa ndosaka kwaiva nekuti dare remadzimai, kwakadzi vaenda kwavo kunhanga, varume vachienda kwavo kudare, vanhu vanga vasingasangani. Sadza chairo raiti kana raakupuhwa, nekuti mapfekero ayo zvakagara zvichikosheswa kuti chidya chemukadzi kana kuti mwiri womukadzi hauonekwe. Murume iwe haufaniri kuona mwiri wangu nekuti hausi murume wangu. Chero muroora, ndosaka muchiona nanhasi chero tichinzi takuita chirungu, hakuna muroora anoenda kunhamo kobika pachoto neminisketi, anotomonera zambia rinosvika muvhu kuti asaonekwe makumbo. Ndokugara takakoshesa tsika yedu kwatagara tichiita muno muZimbabwe. Saka vanhu vazhinji havazozviziva, vakuzvisanganisa, hazvisangane zvinhu izvozvo.
Aiwa, tinotenda muri Zimbabwe. That was my sister Rose Vambe telling us about what is happening here at this shop. She's going to be there at the ZITF in Bulawayo. So please go and visit a stand if you really want to know much more about what is happening with our culture and be able to purchase these great designs. From me, JC, and the crew behind the scenes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the other programs.